Hari Om. I'm going to speak on Bhagavad Gita, which is one of the most important texts of yoga, science of yoga. A very old text of yoga has wealth of knowledge. It's difficult to speak about Bhagavad Gita in one small session, so I'm going to have a series of sessions. Bhagavad Gita is a dialogue between Sri Krishna and Sri Arjun. Sri Krishna represents the divine dimension of our consciousness. And Arjun, who is his friend and disciple, he represents the human level of consciousness. So it's an interesting discussion between the higher and the human levels of consciousness. So I'll start with the mantra from Bhagavad Gita. Talks about Sri Krishna as the expression of divine. Yatra yogeshwara krishno yatra partho dhanudharaha tatra shri vijayor bhutir dhruva nitir matir mama. Shri Krishna arpanamastu. When you want to understand Bhagavad Gita in this 21st century, it is so more relevant to the problems of our life. If you look at our life, everyone has stress. I haven't come across a person who says he never had stress in his life. Only two categories that don't have stress at all. One, a crazy man. And second, a realized man. It's difficult to find both. We are all in between. So it's hard to understand life without stress. Bhagavad Gita has analyzed the reasons for the suffering that we have. A very interesting idea presented in Bhagavad Gita. That's what I'm going to talk about today. That is, we are born with a lot of wonderful things, wonderful energies, wonderful abilities, wonderful virtues. But we really don't know how to make use of them. Just look at your body. You have this beautiful body. You have these beautiful organs inside working. But we really don't know how to operate our body. You will say what you mean by operating the body. Look, as simple as how much exercise I should do for my body. It's very hard to know how much exercise I should do. Someone says, no, 12 sun salutations, good enough for you. Someone says, no, you go running every day, 20 minutes cardio, that's enough. Some say some strong workout twice a week is enough. Some say, no, just go to Hatha Yoga class twice a week and that's enough. It's very hard to understand what exercise I should do. What about food? Is it easy for us to understand how much to eat and what to eat? If you just go through the trends in the last 15 years, every 3 to 6 months, there is some new diet that's coming into the searches in Google. And every diet says this is the best. Someone says don't eat this. The other diet says no, eat that. Someone says only eat this. Someone says eat everything. It's very confusing. So as simple thing as diet, we really don't know exactly what I should be eating. When it comes to our sensory organs, which is the most critical interface that we have to interact with the world, everything we learn is through our sensory organs. This is very well known. What we learn affects our state of mind. What we think is influenced by the sensory organs. But I don't know what to learn through the sensory organs. I don't know what to read. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to hear. I just keep changing things. Even when you go to your Netflix account, see how many things you are watching. It's just watching everything. Then you like something, then after a few months you don't like that. This is very interesting. If you like something and you are the same, then that thing you should like forever. It doesn't happen that way. Say, have you watched it? Yeah. Did you like it? Liked it that time, but not now. What has happened? These sensory organs also, we really don't understand how to operate them. You know, we all prefer very nice soft cushions. But now new studies say that the more soft cushions you have, the more back problems you will have. But if you have hard cushion all the time, you may again get a back problem. It's a big problem. I'm just highlighting simple things that affect our day-to-day life. So it's very relevant for me to know how to operate my sensory organs, how to operate my body. And when it comes to mind, I really have no clue. Mind is the most beautiful dimension of my own existence. That's where I experience myself. That's where I think. That's where I take decisions. That's where I feel me. But I don't know how to think. Thinking process is something, such a basic tool with human beings, but I have no understanding of that. Emotions are the most colorful part of our life. Emotions make us human beings, but I don't know how to operate my emotions. I don't like this sadness, but I can't do anything about it. I don't want to go crazy, but I don't know how to stop myself. The Bhagavad Gita talks about control of, first understanding and then control of every object that you have, every strength that you have, each of these faculties that you have, whether it's your body, whether it's your mind, whether it's your sensory organs. And that's a very critical subject for us. There is a verse in Kathopanishad, I discussed it with some of you, and that verse discusses me as a chariot. So my physical body as a chariot. The 5 sensory organs that I have are the 5 horses of that chariot. The rein that controls the horses is my mind. The chariot driver is the intellect. And the owner of that chariot is that consciousness. My problem in my day-to-day life is I have no control over these 5 sensory organs. I have no control over this mind, and I have no control over the direction of that. So we will discuss the other aspects, other ideas discussed in Bhagavad Gita in the next session. Hari Om.